In advance for this. We're just gonna lift up and down 10 times on that back leg. If you can't grab it, remember you can always put a leg here. We can still get a same lift without hanging on, but I love that anchor. That's 10. We gotta roll to the other side. Oh, I'm getting old. You know how I'm getting old. Oh, I can't wait to hang out with you guys in summer games in Los Angeles. If you got a way to make it, make it. I would love to see you. Get a couple photos, get a workout in, get some sweat. Maybe you'll see me suit up in competition. Who knows? All of a sudden you'll line up, ready for your 100. You'll look to your right. There'll be Charlize or maybe Jesus. You'll look to your left. There's Coach Max. And at that point, you know you're in trouble. Top foot's going to come up. We're going to hang on to that shin. We're going to lift and drop. Nice. Good job, Steven. Oh, that should be good. We should have some good movement in our hips, right? You should kind of feel a little bit more loosey, a little bit more goosey as we kind of expedite this a little bit. I'm going to take my right foot. We're going to stand up into this position. Something I've been really playing around, at least with this community, is making sure we're not rotating our head too far behind us without our shoulders following. So I want to keep my chin and my sternum. Better for you guys. Belly button and chin should rotate together as you rotate over that leg. So again, I'm not just turning my belly button without my head going. I'm not just turning my chin without my belly button going. They're best friends. They move together as you rotate over that lift. So how we make that a little bit more difficult is we go into what I call a prisoner position. So again, nose, chin, belly button. Imagine maybe you're wearing like a neck brace. So from here, you're gonna rotate everything together as you rotate over, whew, and bring it back. Rotate, 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 and bring it back. Good. Ooh. Sometimes I only come for the cake too. Those are my favorite type of parties. Awesome. Now we gotta flip up to the other side. Remember, same thing applies, nose and belly button. I'm not just extending my belly button without my nose. I'm not just extending my nose without my good friend, the belly button. So hands behind the head. We're just gonna rotate over, big stretch. Come back, rotate over, big stretch. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Nice. Jesus, just go the other way. There you go. We want to go over that knee, over that knee. Excelente, mis amigos. Uno más, one more. Another thing, because you're kind of in this guinea pig era in Coach Max's mind, I think of things and how can I apply the things. So in this position, if you have something to hold on to, I advise it. I kind of gear some of these workouts more towards some of the elite performers in this group. What can I do to make sure that you guys are ready to rock and roll come summer games? When you line up on that track and Coach Max is next to you, are you going to beat Coach Max or are you going to fall behind? Okay, I'm going to make sure that you guys beat me. So from this position, all we're going to do here is we're going to lift up that foot as high as we can. So from a side view, I have anchored myself. If you're looking for a challenge, maybe your hands go on your hips, your head, your shoulders. But we're just gonna lift up that foot and then drop it back down. The lift, I just want you to lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Oh, you can see a little tan line. Lift and drop. Good. We're just up and down. Yeah, once you've done 10, rock and roll, baby. We gotta flip flop to the other side. Whew. Ooh, good transition. Our DJ, whoever DJ Spotify is zipping. We're lifting and pausing. Now, if you want a little bit of a challenge, it might be a lift and a pause. Whoop. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. This mimics kind of our hip flexors in a very lengthened position. Prevents some of the groin injuries. Good. Oh, I feel ready to rock. We just got a couple kind of HLC staples. Unfortunately, we can't do some jumping today, which changes a lot of my plans because I can't really demo it. Right elbow, left knee. These are our cross connects. Cross connects. Who are we missing today? Jordan. As always, they're missing Bob. Anyone sees Bob? Tell Bob we missed him at HLC. Maybe Michael Leone too. Maybe Joseph Gordon, if you've ever met him before. Tell him we haven't seen him in a while. Oh, from here, we're just gonna dangle forward. Let those arms kind of swing. Sometimes I help the swing, sometimes I don't. We're gonna kind of get the swings going into big circles. Big circles. And we're gonna go backwards. I feel like I'm at a club. Club HLC, the best club in town. All right, once we do that, these are kind of some of my favorite stuff. So we're gonna get these shoulders going. So what I love to do the most is I love to drop a shoulder, like it's hanging, and then I flip up to the other side. Drop, 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 waiting room, drop, drop. Good. We're just kind of reaching down. We're adding a reach component, which is incredible for some of our rib cage mechanics, some of our breathing mechanics. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Hey, Charlize, check it out. They're big. They're big. They're meaty. They're meaty. That's why I like to say that if you need it, if we ever went to dog eat dog mentality, I might be a prime candidate because I got a lot of meat on these bones. Woof. Woof, da. I think the bodybuilders say woof. Lots of meat. All right, so just a couple things as we kind of transition into from our split squat positions and our split squat holds, we're bringing back into what I call eccentrics. Back into what I call eccentrics. So here's what I'm going to challenge you to do. I'm going to show you a more kind of a tougher version. You are going to either get to choose between the two different versions of our first exercise. So this requires something small for you to put your foot on. So next to me in my home gym, I happen to have a small little plate. Okay, so this is a very small thing. Now these attach to barbells. This adds 2.5 pounds to your barbell. So all that's gonna happen here is you're gonna put a small thing onto the ground. Now, if you don't have something small like that, maybe, I'm just trying to look around my kind of house, what I might have that won't really break. So I have like a little timer, but this could be a really good thing as well. It can kind of go on the ground. The goal is going to be to lift your heel off the ground. Now it's a little bit different than putting your heel on or your toe on the ground, your heel up. I just need something that creates what is called a floating heel. So as my toes are on the ground, my heel is floating, okay? There's some distance. Again, this is part of where becoming an elite athlete is so important. So I have floated my heel. So now with my back foot behind me, we're gonna engage in what's called eccentric split squats. I'm sorry in advance, Charlie. You shined up, you showed up, you're gonna get stronger, imagine that. So from here, all that's gonna happen is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. When that knee touches the ground, we push back up. We have 4 seconds on the way down. Again, my heel is off the ground. If you don't have a heel option, that's okay. We can get the same kind of effect right there. I have no heel off the ground. So these are gonna be our 2 options, either heel off the ground or heel on the ground and whole foot on the ground. I'm gonna choose this option. What this is gonna do is this is gonna help build some of your calves, especially your Achilles tendon, especially your heel. It requires you to have strong calves. That's gonna require good kind of pushing out in some of our sprints. So here we go. We got 6 reps with 4 seconds on the way down. If you're ready to rock and roll, so am I. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. We pop through. We explode off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. And then one more. Whoa. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Remember, you can always hold on to something. Feel free. So we want to flip up to the other side. Nothing changes. Toes on the implement, whatever you might have. It could be a book. The higher your heel is, the harder it gets. The higher your foot is, the harder it gets. So make sure you choose something small if you have it. So now with that back foot back, we do the same thing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then stand back up. I want you to kind of watch my calf. Watch how kind of big it gets and looks, because we're really forcing our heels to do a lot of the work here. So here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then boom, we're gonna push right back up. Make sure you guys get that phone, whoever called. 4, do we look at that calf go? 3, 2, and 1. The calf is a little bit more intense than if I'm here. So you kind of get a great little anatomical or biomechanical view. Good. We're gonna go one more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. So from here onto the ground we go. We got prone lift-offs, we got push-ups. So I'll give you 2 options. If you're able to, you're just gonna do 6 normal push-ups. If you can't do any push-ups, that is okay with me. What we're gonna work on is chest to the ground, pushing away, big ab stretch, lowering with control. Push away, big ab stretch, lower with control. These are gonna be our 2 options tonight. That's what's on the menu. So 6 push-ups. Wow, I haven't done a push-up in so long. 5, 6. And then maybe if you were the one that did the lowering here, that's okay too. We're just building what's called eccentric control tonight. Good. Once that's done, just a couple little cardio things because we want a lower body and upper body push. That's our goals today. So from here, from a standing perspective, you're gonna hop, touch the ground. So you're hopping in, touching the ground. We got 30 of these. Just moving between hopping and touching. That's it. We're just, come on, let's go. Forces your heart rate, forces you into a deep squat. The quick way to get to your hips going. That's 18, 19. Let's go, Kyle. 20. Come on, I've seen you warm up. I know you can do this. Let's go, Lee. Come on. No, you don't need to come off mute. You just got to do it. Let's go. Yeah, good. I've got my 30. You might feel your heart rate through the roof. Whew. Good way to get things going. I got to take a little bit of a break here. Again, like I'm kind of nursing a nasty injury here. So we got 3 exercises tonight. We're zipping through 3 rounds. 2 hard ones, slow moving, and then 1 high heart rate. Oof.
Oh, that's good, Max.
Got my heart.
Max, hello?
Yeah, we hear you, Lee.
Okay, you turn off the camera.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See, Charlie, it's not so bad today. It's always worth showing up to HLC because though we don't have 45 exercises in our front squat box position, battle ropes, assault bike, all that stuff, we slow things down a little bit. We build some of that strength that allows you just get ripped and then go on stage and look at these and do your, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited for Charlize. For those that don't know, Charlize is into more like posing. So she'll like put her butt out and just like, look. And then she'll stand behind, she'll shake her hair and then stick her butt out. Oh, it's just like, oh my. I prefer just to look at the camera and say, this is what I got. Take a peek, see what they look like. Let's go. All right, we got a quick little break. We're back on our implemented split squats. We're back on our slower kind of moving, your normal 6 push-ups or that second option, which was the prone lift to the slow lower, and then the fearfully jumps. And those get your heart rate. I find those take your heart rate to a really high level. And that's something that we often need as humans, is touching some of those high heart rates with it being within a system, not just out of the blue. Whew. All right. Man. Sorry, Trash. Oh, here we go. All right, so grabbing that implement. I don't really have, I'm trying to think of if you don't have a, so another really good option is, I think this is another, maybe a real, so I have a shoe. It's called a Metcon. So if I don't have an implement, I could put my foot on that shoe, right? You see that? And then we could do something similar. So just because you don't have a plate or you don't have any way to do it, there are so many options. Please don't use your parents' shoes if shoes are an option. Please don't use shoes you really like. Please use shoes that can afford the weight of your body on top of the toes. Sandals are a good one, like maybe the heels of a pair of sweet rainbow flip-flops. Okay, here we go. 6 reps, 4 seconds on the way down. Let's go, guys. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Driving back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 4, 3. Look at how slow I'm going. 2, 1. Yeehaw, Cowboys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We got 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice. Whoa. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 4. Come on, Coach Haley. Come on, Coach Haley. Look at me and look at you. Are you going slow? Are you gently lowering? Are you smiling? Yeah, nice. This is where things get hard. I got one more. Good. Should create a little bit of a quad burn, right? We should be feeling it right here. Once that's done, confirm my speaking language. Sorry. My speaking language is going to be Cantonese. All right, so from here, we're into our push-ups. Remember, you get to do either 6 push-ups or you're into slow lowers. That's going to be a really good option here also as we start to bridge into building better push-ups. Good. Whew. That's 3, 4, 5, and I know these are a little bit slower. 6. Yeah, nice. All right, into the infamous jump taps. I don't really know what I want to call them yet. I didn't create them. I don't know where I got them, but I can't remember the name. There we go, friends. We got 30 of them. Come on. If you can't do this, what have you been doing? I had a girl. You think your rogue bike gets your heart rate going? Try doing 40 of these for time. For 30. I look at it as like free squats. Great way to get the adductors going. Great way to get the hips going. Great way to build a booty. 11, 12. Maybe you speed it up. 17. Nice, Aaron. Good to see ya. 25, oh my, 26. Remember our recovery. If that heart rate got high, we live in this position, right? This is our Special Olympic HLC recovering position. You got to be different than the rest of the people, especially in the summer games. Oh man, my Apple Watch is telling me strain has increased. Give me a thumbs up on your screen if you have a fitness tracker and you've completed your goals today. You can't rely on me. You got to rely on yourself. Have you completed maybe you have an Apple Watch. Have you completed your rings? Or a Garmin or a Fitbit or a Whoop or an Oura Ring? Anything. Track it. What doesn't get tracked doesn't get changed. All right. Oh, here's the proof you guys need. Look at that. That's a full ring. That's a full ring. Okay, another 30 seconds. We're on to round 3. I'm just going to move us there quicker, get us out of here, and then we got our walk around, our cool down. Coach Max is back in the jacuzzi to kind of heal his calves, back eating a really good dinner. You guys can't see the direct messages, but I got a random big fan of mine in my DMs telling me that I'm showing off my Apple Watch. So I'll sign some autographs after. It'll just go across the screen, so you can sell them on eBay if you like. All right, we got 10 seconds here. I'm just gonna quickly take a peek at our chat. Haley, you have Taco Bell for dinner? Come on, hopefully it's good Taco Bell though. Hopefully it's a ton of mild sauce. Hopefully Yo Quiero Taco Bell. I remember those commercials. Oh, and it's Taco Tuesday, so I guess it's okay. Maybe Taco Bell once in a while is great. Last time I had Taco Bell, I didn't feel so good. All right, here we go. We have found our implement, whatever that implement is. There we go. Remember, I put a toe up, right? That forces my Achilles, that forces my calf, that forces my hamstrings to kind of be a driving train here. Those are some great muscles in sprinting. So this directly affects your sprinting, your running. Here we go. So with that back knee up, we're gonna go 10, 5, 4, 2, 1. I completely messed that up. It's just 4 seconds on the way down, 6 reps. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up. So from a front view, you'll get to see what I look like from the front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can't do this, there's so many other options. Hold on to something. Keep your heel on the ground. Come on, we should not be just standing around. I know you all. If you compete at Special Olympics, you can do these exercises. You just got to trust yourself the same way you trust your coaches. Whew, that was 6. That was juicy. Here we go. Toes up, heels up, toes off the ground. I guess that's a bad way to say things. Heels off the ground, toes on something if you can. Back foot's up, or back heel's up. A lot of moving parts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, let Ed Sheeran take us to the promised land. 3, 4, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeehaw. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buenos más, mis amigos. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm getting old. All right, into our 6 push-ups if you can. If you can, remember, try not to do the push-ups on your knees. Stay with us. We're going to get you to push up, Bill, I promise. Into our push-up position, tucking our hips. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, here we go. 30 of them. Can you keep up with me? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, Joshua. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Come on, Kyle. This is how you build legs like trains. Jumping across, dropping down. Jumping across, dropping down. Touch those hands to the ground if you can. Nice job, guys. Whew, I lost my breath there. Once you've done your 30, you earn yourself a breather, you earn yourself a break, you earn yourself a minute cool down. Walking, moving, grooving. Nice job. Good job, friends. Nice work, nice work. Take a breather, catch your breath. Good job, good job. All right, just a couple selfish cool down stretches that I know are going to set some of you into success. Try your hardest to get into the positions. First one's too good not to not do. Our 90-90, we did this last week. We're going to do this for a few weeks leading up to the games as we get into more of like a faster paced workout for those that are competing. Because I got you. So 90 degrees, knee, front knee, back knee, hands lift off the ground. Remember, our goal is not to have to wave or swoop. It's to be nice and stable and up. Two options would be maybe hand behind the head. Maybe you need to lean back. But our end goal is a drop of both elbows. You can see that I don't have that quite yet. But this is going to be our position. Come on, let's go out of the chair, off the bed, onto the floor. Come on, if you're human, you should be able to get into this. If you can't and it's too painful, I've given you other options. It's a lean back, guys. It's a one hand. It's a close hand. It's a far hand. You just play around with it. There's no excuse not to do something right now. I can see all of you. So from here, we're just gonna flip up to the other side. Same exact thing. Whew. We're just trying to get 90 degrees at the front knees, 90 degrees at the back knees. Foot, holding. This is a lot better position for me, but it might be worse for you. While we're here, couple key points, couple key things. Guys, we're working on making sure that we're better recovered. What does that look like? That looks like taking care of yourself after your exercise or you compete. High healthy food, not diet sodas, not Coca-Colas, not Gatorades, none of that stuff. There's a right time for that stuff, but after you work out, that's not the right time. It's replenishment with hydration, things like water with a pinch of salt in it, things like good clean water, maybe some lemon or some lime. What about our food options? Something anti-inflammatory, a berry of some sort, something really good for you, a vegetable, something really important for your muscle growth, protein, chicken, beef, tofu, salmon, whatever you eat, something protein, something lean, okay? And maybe add in some form of a starch, a sweet potato, maybe not French fries, maybe good potatoes, cut up potatoes. What other good starches? Rice is a great starch for you, easy. That should conclude what we need to accomplish today for HLC. I purposely did that so we could spend a little bit more time in that 90-90 position. Coach Max needs to move into some recovery. But yeah, we did great today, guys. So good. That was a hard 3 exercises. Come next week for 4 exercises. We'll incorporate a little bit slower squats. We'll incorporate some higher heart rate things. We'll get a little bit of more of a power push in some of our warm-ups, our jumps. We'll get into some sideways jumps. Things that are going to make sure that you can decelerate from your sprints in summer games. You can tap the walls quickly. Like, guys, we got to think about what's ahead in the coming months. We're moving April, May, June. It's close. Awesome, friends. Well, good job. I'll see everybody next week. Yeah, thumbs up if you're coming next week.